Hey Busy Bees! I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Today we're going to be making something that I made on my Insta story. So every weekend I like to meal prep and I always Insta story what I make. So a lot of you guys asked me to please make a video on this dish, so here it goes. Today I'm making a lightened up version of my chicken parmesan. There's no breading and it's baked, and I'm pairing it with two side dishes: pasta shells with butter and cheese, and a delicious sauteed broccoli that's so flavorful. This meal is super easy to make and it takes less than 30 minutes. So please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more healthy, delicious food ideas, and we'll go ahead and get started. First, I'm starting with some jarred marinara sauce that I'm just gonna spread at the bottom of my baking dish. I'm using about a 1/4 cup here, and this is gonna help keep our chicken moist and keep the chicken from burning at the bottom. Here's a tip: when choosing a marinara for this recipe, try to look for something that's thicker and heartier. When the chicken bakes, it's gonna release a lot of its own juices, so you want something thicker to hold up to that chicken. Now I'm gonna layer 4 chicken breasts right on top, season it with some kosher salt, some freshly cracked pepper, and this is my favorite part, I'm layering fresh basil leaves right on top of the chicken because it's gonna perfume our chicken when we bake it. I'm just gonna make sure that one stays down. And then a little bit more sauce right on top of the basil leaves to really lock in the moisture and flavor our chicken. Spread it out, and a generous helping of cheese right on top. I'm using an Italian blend here that has provolone, Asiago, Parmesan, and mozzarella, but you can just use mozzarella. Now I'm gonna bake the chicken at 375 degrees for 25 minutes until the chicken is nice and cooked through and the cheese is melted and golden brown. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on my side dishes, starting with our shell pasta. I have a pot of boiling water that I'm just going to generously salt with 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Once it starts to boil rapidly, I'm going to add in 2.5 cups of whole wheat shells. Mix it around. I like to add a little bit of olive oil into the water to keep the shells from sticking to each other. And I'll just cook it for about 7 to 8 minutes until it's al dente. Quick test. Alright, it's good. I'll drain the pasta, saving about a 1/4 cup of the pasta water at the bottom still, because it'll help get our sauce started. I learned this from Giada. Now I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter, dump it in, sprinkle in a generous amount of grated Parmesan. I'm using about 2 to 3 tablespoons here. Mix it all together. And see, you get this beautiful, buttery, cheesy sauce. Oh, so good. And that's done. That was so easy, right? I'm keeping the pasta pretty simple because there's a lot of sauce in the chicken. But to be honest, butter and cheese is pretty satisfying and the sauce makes it so creamy. Alright, that took less than 10 minutes to make, so now we're gonna move on to our broccoli. We'll start again with another pot of boiling water. And once it comes to a rapid boil, I'm just gonna drop in 3 cups of broccoli florets. I like the broccoli to still have a little bit of crunch, so I'm only going to cook it for 3 minutes. I'll take it off heat and drain it, and then in a medium pan, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Let it heat up, and then I'll add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Stir it around, let it get fragrant, and then I'll throw in a little bit of chili pepper. Let it infuse with the oil. This will give us a spicy kick. Now I'll add a little bit more oil to really let the garlic and chili peppers fry. And I'll add in my broccoli. Stir it around, let it soak through. And to brighten it up, I'm gonna add a nice squeeze of lemon. This is a baby lemon. Season it with a little bit of salt. Give it another mix. Mix, mix, mix. And we're done with that too. Right in time for our chicken to finish baking. Look at that beautiful cheese on top. Oh, melty golden brown. And it smells so good. When I used to work at an Italian restaurant, this was the dish that I always ordered after my shift because it was pretty healthy and delicious. I would actually swap out the vegetables though, so here's an idea for you guys. You can swap out the broccoli for sauteed spinach or even sauteed Brussels sprouts if that suits you too. Any of these would go perfectly with this dish. Chicken parm for days. Literally, guys. All right, let's serve this baby up. If you guys aren't doing this for meal plan, this is how I would serve it for dinner. Start out with a little bit of our shell pasta, maybe just about half a cup here, a modest serving, tons of broccoli because I love sauteed broccoli, and a whole chicken breast. Ooh, nice and cheesy. I'm putting the chicken right on top of the pasta so the sauce could drip down and soak through. A little bit more sauce, please. And finally, I'll garnish it with a sprig of basil. Now let's give it a try. Get some chicken. It's steaming hot. Smells so good. Tastes even better. First, we're gonna taste the chicken. The chicken is so flavorful, and I love that the sauce just permeates through. And the best thing about this dish is that the chicken is not dry at all because we layered it with 2 layers of sauce at the bottom and the top. It just locked in the moisture. All right, now let's try our side dishes. Pasta and veggies. Let's give it a go. The buttery, cheesy sauce just clung into the pasta, and then the shell held some of the tomato sauce from the chicken. So good. And then the broccoli had so much flavor with the sauteed garlic, and the brightness of the lemon just shines through. You guys have to try this. I could literally eat this every day, and I will. And then if you're making this for future meals, let's pack it away. Pretty much the same thing. Add a little bit of pasta. A little goes a long way here. Some broccoli and 1 whole chicken breast. Let's get some sauce in there. Sauce. Cover it up and voila. Ideally, you'd want to do this when everything's cooled down completely. I just showed you guys how to make 4 pretty healthy chicken parmesan meals for the week in less than 30 minutes. I love the convenience of meal planning, and that's why I do it, because it's easy for me to just grab and go for dinner and not even think about cooking during the week, because we're all busy bees, right? After a long day of work, who really wants to cook? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys actually like the 30-minute meals idea. If you do, please comment below and let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye! You guys, for more easy, healthy chicken dinner meal inspirations, check out my mango jerk chicken made in a slow cooker and my roasted chicken and potatoes dinner in less than 1 hour.